this massive zone of threat and control that if your divers aren't insta-killing somebody, they're in no man's land all of a sudden.
Yep, but instead they are going to go towards Orianna. So,
Okay.
you know, a lot more kind of traditional team fight mage here. They are clear camps away, and he can threaten a potential dive here. He's going to wrap around them. They're going to have the push here. Remember, no heal, and there's no exhaust. Can he actually make this happen? Let's see if they can do it.
Ball breakers charge. Luger tries to get away, but it doesn't look like he's going to get there, my friends. First blood back of it, a Berserker.
They can redive.
Boom is at 250. They're going to force the flash out of there. Blabber with a follow. Sven with a follow. A little bit more damage is what they need, and they're going to find it. Blabber gets the kill, but now they got to try to escape. Sven's got no HP. Blabber's going to execute to the turret. That didn't count. That's not what he wanted to do. Okay, let's see if they can get the second one. Sven's still trying to get out of there. Luger's gonna walk on up. Sayonara, buddy. It ends up being... It's not like they even need to back Blabber up. Diplex rotated down just in case, but they see that nobody's coming, and C9 are gonna grab the first neutral objective in this game.
And Contracts is actually quite bad for C9.
Okay, CLG forcing C9 away from it. Diplex trying to come around now, but Dokla's already waiting in that pixel brush. Drake's got about 1,600 left. We could get a smite fight out of it, but no, Blabber's just gonna walk away, and CLG stops the drag.
It's something that puts a lot of pressure on your opponents. You know, they are the ones who can make the aggressive moves, but they're also the ones that have to, or they're just going to be straight up losing as that clock is tick-ticking away. And you can see now, Luger starting to really get the pressure down here. They're going to drop second Herald top, so they're going to look for a crash on the tier 2. They take down that tier 1. Wukong's still sitting bot, so they want to at least get the crash, if not threaten a dive. It's possible that they could look for it, but would be risky. Blabber has to start it. He's going.
They're just going in. Dokla tries to get away. He flashes away from the Vi ulti, but it follows you wherever you may go. But he goes right back to help from his team. They've got the heal from Fiora, and now CLG may be able to find their counterattack. A 1-for-1, but Fudge is still in danger. Contracts gets a little bit more of a boost here from the Orianna. Speed enough to catch up, but it's riposted. Most of the damage is gone. Diplex over the wall. The outplay. It's Fudge again and again and again and again and again. He makes it happen for C9.
Oh my God, it's the year of Fudge. He's going off in the top lane.
C9 onto the third Drake of the game. They've got everybody down here this time. If CLG wants a piece of this, it's going to have to be 5-on-5 in open ground. Contracts goes in. They're looking to make this fight their own, but can they get the damage? Sven is down to 100 HP. He gets himself away, and Contracts dies to Blabber. Dokla can't find a way to intervene, and it's a double kill of it, a C9 jungler. Dokla wants to escape, but the cupcakes are ready to
those kills instantaneously. You're trying to fight through them. This gold lead on that top side of the map for Cloud9 is massive, and we are now 6.5k, 2 dragons to their name. Cloud9, they overload one side of the map to try to punish someone who is pushing heavily on that side. Blabber threatening here, you know, charging up that Q, looking like he might go in, and they're going to go in now.
There's what they were looking for. They pop Sven, which means Berserker's vulnerable if they can follow up with anything else. But Fudge is ready to respond. A killing spree to take out the inventory of CLG. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. They're just immediately going to go in, follow it up with the damage. They don't even need the charm to connect. Luger is
towards Cloud9 here. Fudge is going to zone on the side. They are TPing Orianna up towards top lane, but in goes Fudge. He wants this.
Boom's trying to get out, but no! Diplex grabs the kill, and C9 managing to fight off CLG in this 2 versus 3 in their jungle. Contracts still trying to deal with Fudge, but the damage from Fiora is just way too much. Dokla goes all out and tries to bring him back into a 1v1. Oh. But even on Cassante, I don't think you're winning those. C9 just keeping everybody out of town. They'll take the Baron, they'll take the jungle, they'll take the fight.
It's a thing of beauty. Cloud9 looking so damn clean here. Fudge with another. It's a really confident move. You know, committing the ulti, getting the kill on Luger, straight to Baron, and now they're looking for more.
Luger again just getting caught by the Vi ulti, but this time they don't have enough manpower to take him down immediately. This might be CLG's counterattack they need. Luger finally dropped. Blabber buys a moment here with a stasis. Diplex comes in to reinforce, and Contracts can't get home. Sven grabs the kill.
They had all 5 there early, trying to capitalize on an aggressive play, trying to punish something, but you said it, they're so far ahead. And Blabber had the stopwatch, got huge value out of it. Now it's a GA. He's on 3 items here, and Contracts is still on 1, so it is looking really, really tough. Berserker's got the IE done now as well, so I completely agree. You know, I think it's a great callback from you. I can't remember the last time I saw a solo top lane invade like that got so much, right? It's such a rare play. It's one of those things, but you know, it doesn't feel cheesy to me because they had all the knowledge to know that it wasn't risky. Fiora can't lose the 1v1 to a Wukong who's on his red buff, and you see all of their 4 members. There's no risk here, right?
Well,
they're gonna go for the dive.
Like there's a whole lot of risk to a dive like this. Either Fudge goes on a rampage, Contracts and Luger go into the ground yet again. They're running out of space to bury all these bodies. Blabber's not even gonna lose his Guardian Angel just yet, as Dokla at least turns it around, grabs one back on Sven, and will not die himself. Goes back to the fountain to heal up. C9's gonna take the opportunity, grab themselves an inhib. It's still
Do have a chance to kill him? Well, you're just gonna die as soon as Cloud9 wins. You know, as soon as they show up. We can see Fudge, you know, trying to trade here with Dokla. Given as good as he takes as Luger arrives, it is chunking him down, but it's top lane that is going to be the problem. Once these waves are synced up, you can see the top lane wave is coming in there. Bot lane wave is coming in again, and they're going to dive.
Dokla on the K'Sante can't even use the ulti. He's just immediately beat down, bursted out. And now I think they might be able to follow it up on Palafox, who flashes away to stay alive as Contracts tries to run some sort of interference. But it's a one-item Wukong, man. It's a 14,000 gold lead. It's another Seraphine death, and it's Berserker pulling the trigger. C9, 17 minutes. 17 kills in 26 minutes. 14,000 gold ahead. They make easy work out of CLG.
Man, Fudge is putting the league on notice. You can't let him play because they're considering the Victor. Victor gonna get locked in, so is powerful mid laner here. We do have really heavily scaling mid laners on both sides, but Zeri, Lulu, tank jungler, over and over, and never interacting with the Nami Lucian, you're winning that lane by a lot.
That's great.
Yeah.
Because you are the Zeri Lulu. Later on in the game, you're feeling fantastic. Guhi's making a rotation towards mid now. Remember, Vikla still has his flash, but now he's going to be shuffled back. And with Guhi ready to go here, I don't know if there's any way out for Vikla. A little bit more damage is all they needed. It's first blood over to Lulu.
You should call someone towards mid and look for that flash ulti, look for the kill, but they're going to go bot.
Oh, nicely done. Prince trying to get himself away there, but River wants to make the move. They won't be able to get enough damage to kill him just yet. Now Guhi's in danger. Remember, he already used his flash earlier. He's only got 100 HP in the mid lane brush, in the pixel brush. Golden Guardians are not going to let him have it for free. Looks like we're going to get a contest here. Stixay jumps over the wall. Spica has no flash, remember. Gory and Vikla going head-to-head as the Nami wave fires out. Gory's at about 20% HP. Got to be careful about that as Stixay is jumped on by Prince. Calling comes through, but River's going to body block most of it. FlyQuest.
Risky. When you're going up against K'Sante, River's going to try to get an ejection and a steal. He does eject Spica, but can he actually get in and finish it? Let's see.
They got Guhi showing up, but Vikla's rotating down. It's FlyQuest with more men on the scene, and that means it's very difficult.
Yeah, and they're going to be on the Dragon here. Spica looking to finish it off, and there's no completed item on the other side. You know, he went for tier 2 boots early. So Prince is at a really strong point. He's going to try to chunk down Guhi and set up for a dive. Can Spica go?
Oh, nicely done from Prince there. Going in and immediately sidestepping himself, as that's going to be FlyQuest picking up 2. But the response from Golden Guardian seeks something nice. The soldier gets him over the wall, and Gory gets the kill. Now Spica's going to try to get away, but it's a double kill back to the Emperor.
Really, really ramping up. You know, we have Winston here. He already has 3 points in the E. So all of the additional damage, all of the additional slow that's coming through from that, plus the man damage down here, get that charge in. And it should be lights out for that turret. They do secure it, and they're going to use that to get the
not contest an objective, but I don't just want to see you sit on your hands while they take it. I want to see some sort of an attempt somewhere else. You can see River make
full tower going down on the bot side. It looks like Licorice should be able to finish it off on the K'Sante. You know, does have the Sheen procs there. You know, working away on that turret will knock it down. So overall, I think still a good play here from Golden.
Honestly, I've been really impressed with Golden Guardians so far, responding to FlyQuest, especially for Gory here in his first game. And as soon as I say it, it's FlyQuest making it painfully obvious that the caster curse is real.
Licorice, so the fact that he's going towards this early Void Staff feels like he's building for that 1v1, looking to have that kill threat onto K'Sante. And we'll see needed for impact there. So 2-item power spikes for both of these guys. The fight is going to go for quite a while, I would think. As you can see, Licorice go all out. He knows that Impact can just drain tank him through the damage of his tank form, so he's got to deploy the damage here. Sidesteps away from most of the 5-shot needle, and now he's continuing to try to fight him here with a Q3. Goes to the knockback. A little bit more damage might get it done, but Impact! Out! Play! Up a 2.5k gold lead. So I would say, you know, they are extending enough of an advantage with this composition that they are really a threat here, but it's Impact now potentially caught out.
Impact getting swooped back into the rest of Golden Guardians. He will drop the shutdown over to Gory.
Did they go Baron?
I think that's exactly where they would want the money for Golden Guardians.
They're going to go Baron down Gory there, but Gory just shifts away from it. Going to stay safe very easily.
jumps in and right back out, but now Spica has found his way towards Licorice, gonna try to trade with him here a little bit. Knows the Cassante is pretty much only magic resist. Licorice trying to deal with this guy, but he's gotta be careful here. Needs the blast cone to try to get away, and he gets it. Licorice
Pushing up mid, trying to draw some pressure away from this Dragon Pit.
It's Golden Guardians starting up the objective. A line of soldiers. Gory's trying to keep those positioned to keep FlyQuest away. Spica is wrapped around the back of the pit right now, ready to take the blast cone to join in and go for a smite steal. The soul can give so much power to these guys if they can steal it away and then force a team fight right after. Golden Guardians staying on top of it. There they go. There's your ejection. They knock the enemy AD carry away, and now they're ready to try to fight Impact using the
Push mid and force a response. Both teams, I feel like, are handling the back and forth in this game really, really well.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to watch, but now let's see what Prince can get here with the culling. Oh my goodness, man. You saw only the last few bullets hitting him, but his health bar just evaporating, as will the health.
Tagging Hui, and he is down very low. He had to base, so they say, all right, start it up again. We got to draw them in. We got to fight. We can't let this game get slow. And they're just trying to finish it. They're going to burst it down.
I think they're just going to get it. River can't get there in time. It's secured by FlyQuest. They lose.
Balloon this gold lead to where they're going to feel comfortable against the items that are starting to come in on the other side. We see 3 items for
time that Baron is gone. They'll have a great setup for the Drake Soul as well.
absolutely well, and they have these.
He'll step away as the pressure continues. 30 seconds left in the Baron, plus 2,500 gold right now for FlyQuest from taking that. Should get it up to about 3K here if they can finish off the last little bit of this tier 2. Prince jumps in to guarantee it. There you go, plus 3,300.
It can be very easy at times where you go into that ult, you try to scrap, and then all of a sudden you're getting chunked down, and now
the exhaust. Critical there from Stixay to try to keep Hui alive, but the needlework just sews him up a nice funeral suit. It's Impact taking him down, and Golden Guardians now have to deal with a force. And this is literally what you said as the conditional for being able to play these short to mid-range AD carries in late game. Your angles gotta be correct. You always have to find those moments where you do have a DPS window that opens up, and Prince has been finding them time and again.
Baron, it is spotted by that blue orb. They can't give this up with the soul already taken. But are they too late? I think so.
I don't think they have a whole lot of choice left in it, Isaac. You're going to see River miss the Poppy Copter, and now we got a problem as Gory's already dead with the culling over the wall, and Spica finishes it off. You're going to see Stixay grab one back onto Impact, but the man's going to need to do a whole lot more. FlyQuest grab their second with River being taken out. Stixay has to flash away. He fires back, but Prince fires forward. A double kill of an illusion. Licorice will stand his ground, but how long can he do it? He's all out, but Spica's just keeping him distracted. Remember, he's built for MR. Stoneplate active, keeping him alive a little bit longer. Black Cleaver's about to cut him to pieces, though. Spica just continuing the chase, going after this top laner, the Golden Guardians, while the rest of FlyQuest is in the base. It's a little Lulu versus all of FlyQuest, and Prince wants to pad his stats, puts a bullet right in his back, and he's on a killing spree. That will do it. It was a valiant game from the Golden Guardians. They put up a fight, but FlyQuest is just built different. They'll take the win 38 minutes in.
FlyQuest continues their rampage through the LCS.
Corky meta, gentlemen?
Not Corky yet.
I can't say anything. Well, it will be Azir versus Victor. Now, Sven, you already said that you did not like the first half of the Dignitas draft. Do you feel any better?
I think this is going to be a very, very slow game where you might see one team just give it to Herald and go for the Dragon.
Well, as soon as he says it, man, you have all the experience you need as a caster. That was a beautiful caster curse.
Oh, yeah.
Still has the Eye of Herald in his inventory, so if he can grab this uncontested, which it looks like he will, that'll be full early game neutral objective control for the hard scaling 100 Thieves team comp. So I'm starting to wonder, Dignitas, when are we doing something?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't think they know either.
Okay. All right, at least I'm not alone.
I mean, I think they're just hoping to find some sort of a 5v5, right? But it's like not exactly the most solid plan. We've seen Santorin look towards mid a number of times, but the vision has been there. Oh, Armut could kill in the air.
They're coming though.
Or time, it goes all out. He takes him over the wall, but Tenacity's ready to flash to stay safe as Bjergsen goes over. He's gonna look to punish Armut for this aggro. Jensen wants to join up and help his top laner. Armut won't survive, and the soldiers run him.
You're a support player. You're a support player. You don't get enough kills.
Yeah.
You can't compare that. It's not fair.
I got like 3 there. Not bad.
There you go.
I'm working my way towards.
Oh boy. Closer's ready for the
ultimate.
dive. Biofrost has no mana. Closer misses the Vault Breaker, but it ain't gonna matter. He's got double lift for the DPS behind him. Spawns at 200 HP.
Well.
Herald's gonna be finished off. Culling trying to clear out the wave. Closer just runs in and punches him right in the mouth.
Flash, cleanse, and Heron dash, right? And Booster can stand behind double lift and just press E and R, and it'll be enough for him to win lane.
Oh, Spawn, he just gets jumped on, followed up, alley-oop. Who gets the money? It's double lift 5.
Almost the odd man out in this comp that's like full scaling and then Vi supposed to cross action. And sometimes in those drafts, the early game champ just does nothing the whole game, but in this one they're actually getting some value.
Here as well.
Way too late
Yeah,
though.
Dignitas shows up, but they show up after the objective's already gone. Santorin jumps in. Nice control into Busio, but not enough to kill him immediately. There they're going to grab their first kill of the game for Dignitas, and Closer has to run away from the rest of the squad. Armit's doing a great job keeping everybody else separated. They grab the shutdown. They get the money on Jensen. Dignitas just found one hell of a fight. Yes, they lose Drake, but this money's going to feel great for this team that was just getting slammed.
Yeah, that's
Vision here. It's really good by them. Letting Cassidy be mid with the flank or an ult.
Oh, nice. Closer gets caught out there. You take out the jungle, you might be able to find your angle. He gets back over the wall with Vault Breaker. Dig tries to unload the damage, but they don't have enough, and now Tenacity ready for a big Ornn ulti. He gets it from downtown, but it ain't enough to kill Armit just yet. Doublelift wants the angle, he wants the damage, but he doesn't have enough. Dignitas are forced away. 100 Thieves won't get any kills there, but they absolutely win the health bar war.
Yeah, really well played. You know, as you said, I really like how 100 Thieves were actually playing that. They're only sending double lift forward. The only real engage is says one ult and he has cleanse. You can't commit to him. So they try to go in onto Closer, but Closer just throws out his ult to proc the Radiant Virtue and then Q's away over the wall. He's going to survive there. And yes, double lift couldn't finish anyone off, but you're seeing Zeri starting to get close. And if that's a 3-item Zeri, all of a sudden those become kills, and the game really starts to get out of control. 100 Thieves now sole point. They're going to take an easy mid-tier 1, so now you're going to lose control of that center area of the map. And as you said, Sven, Dignitas were already first.
Because this seems rather difficult.
Yeah, I think this soul is unfortunately for Dignitas a very good one. Extra soul is probably the best soul in the game. It's that one shot, you know, going in to get that dragon. So Dignitas is in a tough spot where even if they get the dragon fight, if it stays there long enough, I don't think it will. But that kind of ward is one that they need, you know. And then some sort of crazy like armor comes behind, ult Bjergsen into the team, one-shots him.
Oh, they're going in.
This
They'll look for Closer yet again. He's stuck on the front line. He can't get away. Spawn just dumps the whole culling into him. But now the Victor damage is keeping the rest of 100 Thieves away. It fades, and Double It flashes forward. They go for a sweep, but it's not going to find Jensen. He goes stasis, but he will not stay alive. Bjergsen gets the kill, and Double It isn't done. He'll pick up one on Spawn, but he gets thrown up into the air by the bubble. Dignitas get their remaining 3 points.
At this point, there's so many items on this series. He's just too powerful, and there's nothing to touch him. There's
on
no
the clock until Judgment Day for Dignitas here in this bot side river.
It's also worth noting some of the Ornn items are already coming through. Tenacity already has his, Doublelift already has his, and they're looking for another nice calling here, but a lot of that getting soaked up by the minions. They're going to go in.
The whole thing got soaked by the minions, man. Closer staying alive, trying to get away from the Chaos Storm. As the pressure continues, they get the kill on Spawn. They force Jensen away from the fight. Armit's still tanking the damage from the soldiers, and Tenacity bonks Jensen to death. Biofrost tries to escape, but the soldiers say no. It's 100.
Screams, Blabber's yelling, and. Then we all go mid, we get like in one next tower, and then we all die and we lose dragon. It's like, maybe we couldn't end. But in LCS, it's like, yeah, guys, just go Baron, get the dragon as well, get the soul. We're good, guys. We don't have to risk it, right? Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, and you could see Armit TP'd bottom because he was trying to grab the Drake, thinking, okay.
Engage, but Dig has one CC spell when they're behind. Maybe you can count the ultimate, but it's not a combat mechanic. It's a when you're winning ability, right? So.
I mean, Sejuani, I feel like it's so tough to find good ults against the team. Doublelift has cleanse and is running at you. Tenacity can W it. There's Mercs on Vi, right?
And probably the Rune as well, possibly. You know, there's just not much you can do at this point.
Yeah.
The comp isn't bad per se, but when they're behind, they have no options to win. Besides that one flank they got in the bot, that one time a second dragon. And I think now 100 Thieves is good enough to not screw this Baron push up. They're just gonna take one hit up the other one. Dignitas will, in my opinion, they should just flip it, you know, just tidal wave and just go on the next towers, on his towers rather. Because if you lose 2 inhibs in this game, you can't win. You simply just can't win if you give up 2 inhibs at this point.
Well, the group is 5, and Tenacity's the one who's calling his shot. He sends out the Ornn Horn just to create enough space to take the tier 3 turret with the rest of his team. Calling coming out from Spawn. Puts a little bit of damage onto Closer, but honestly, still half HP left on the 100 Thieves jungler. He's got his Radiant Virtue that can proc.
It's done this game, but having a lot of haste is actually kind of nice for, you know, Siri who only has 1 haste item, or Victor who only has 1 as well, right? So it's underrated how powerful that item actually is. And yeah, Dignitas, they get up 2 inhibs.
Closer just gonna smack Armit a little bit there with the front line. Tidal Wave comes out. Doublelift just sidesteps it, no worry at all. Tenacity buffers through the Sejuani ulti. He doesn't even take any damage. Closer's still threatening the dive going forward. Tenacity just continuing to march at Dig. They can't get away. Double it, just popped all of them. It's a quadra kill for Double Lip, and 100 Thieves managed to just steamroll Dignitas here in this game. Bjergsen just jumps in, throws out the ulti for Flare, and 100 Thieves get the dub.
I really thought... No.
And it will be a very scary later on. It's all about what can this Ryze do? Roaming to the Renekton lane, roaming to the Lucian Sona lane.
Today, even if Fioshik doesn't get anything stolen, it's the pressure advantage that gives Yon and Core JJ more time to freely farm.
And here comes Harry. Those Ryze roams that we were talking about, very, very early.
All right, he's gonna start it up. Yon still has both summoner spells to play with. Yon takes it up first, takes it with the barrier. First blood goes over to Core JJ.
Have an early game comp like this.
Yeah.
Don't want to let any of these neutral objectives go over. So Dragon number 1 will be picked up from Team Liquid. They can then have plenty of time to turn their sights towards the Rift. Dangerous as he gets extremely low again. And with the refillable potion, yeah, you can fill it back up when you go back and try and save money that way, but it doesn't heal for very much.
Are they gonna go for the 2v2 dive? They still know the flash timer's on their side. Yon and Core, Yon flashing forward. That's how you do it, baby.
This is the fearsome duo. That clearing on top side, great. Dive him again. Barrier is back up for another tower dive from Yon.
Immortal starting to feel the pressure, so Kenvi might look topside here, but good ward in the river should at least give Summon enough time if he sees danger to flash away safely. They're gonna look for it now. Third Q, all out from Revenge, gets him behind Summit. He pops the Dominant, the Cyclone knocks him up. Summit, I don't know if he's getting out of this one. It's the flash follow from Kenvi, and Immortals are on the board before Blazol gets to really play the game.
And the problem is he's gonna have to 1v9 once he gets there too. It's not like, you know, Tactical is a level 6 Draven with 60 CS.
Okay, looking for another one here. Summit finds himself overextended, but you might as well just try to give 1 kill over instead of a kill and assist money, but Kenvi is already here. Finally pops the Cyclone, and you know what? Summit may go down, but TL have the flash burned out of hair. He gets out alive.
Nice flash, nice flash. If that Cassiding starts getting some kills, then that belief, that hope ignites in the hearts of the Immortals into taking top Rift Herald. They're expecting Immortals to try and make a cross-map play, and they protect against it.
Revenge still has flash to play with, so he should be fine. Nice W use, gets out of the way, stunned up, but he's not going down.
Nope, too tanky, even for Sejuani Renekton at this stage. But they're not really looking for a kill. They're looking to push the pace, take down the tower. Second outer tower.
All 3 outer towers gone at 17 minutes.
Yes, sir, and they can definitely get the second charge off as well. 4 members of Team Liquid hovering down. 3 members trying to punish Summit again. The Team Liquid punching bag.
Yeah. As soon as Fleshy shows, it means that Immortals need to make this dive work. They have to get something down. Revenge just goes for the turret kill so they don't have to deal with turret shots. Summit is doing everything he can, flashing forward to see if he can take out the fish, spear up some sushi, but it's not on the menu tonight.
One thing remains true. Immortals will kill Summit again. They take his tower.
I love me some copium.
Nice flavor you have here as well.
Yeah, strawberry.
Honestly. Team Liquid, though, they knew what they were doing when they picked him up. And honestly, it's a price well paid. Dragons.
Probably should have been a TL win, but TSM, great surprise and just great gameplay on their end to actually close that game out and put TL in a situation where they're starting out 0-2.
Clear all the vision, make your opponent sweat, see what extra resources you can get out of them.
Okay, dead center on Kenvi, but he uses the clone to get away. Flash, Cyclone, Harry popping the Realm Warp. Do they continue the chase? Yes, they do for his birthday, baby. He's gonna flash out, still gets hit by the tidal wave, and now here comes the all-out from Revenge. He finds Johnny, looks for Assassination 10. That's huge for Immortals, and now can they turn the heat on? A Blaze Olive, Rift walking into the team. It's still 4 members to 4, but Immortals, can they have the firepower? Huge for Revenge, and Blaze Olive! The Immortal solo laners shout all the doubters down, and Team Liquid are floundered. Harry finds one back, but that's a huge turnaround for the Immortal squad.
It certainly is. They got the big shutdown. It didn't go into the gas.
For people you want to hit with that Glacial Prison Summon, and Pioshik now making the left side flank, forcing them away from the Dragon. You can get important cooldowns, even if you don't win the fight or you don't get any kills off of it, you can always just go back to the Dragon and take the prize that you want. Prison down onto Revenge. He's forced out. He doesn't go down. A Blaze off Rift Herald's away. Summon turns on to Kenvi. The Monkey King goes down. Team Liquid this time, they're fighting on their own terms, and they forced away the important carries. Champions Pioshik, but it's okay. Pioshik's trauma will not come back.
They also get the Cloud Soul. There was a little spark there of hope for Immortals.
Side of the map, getting this minion wave prepped in synchronization with TL's mid-wave push. They find Revenge. He's stunned up. He's tanky all right, but is he tanky enough? I don't think so. Team Liquid find the kill onto their superstar tank, but Harry is sacrificed as a resort, getting cut off by Immortals, but that's okay. They still got firepower in their young rookie prospect in Yon, being able to gun down. Tactical's gone. Fleshy is speared up once again. Pioshik just distracting Kenvi. Doesn't even matter if he wins the 1v1. He just needs to buy time because Team Liquid have their sights on the base.
Team Liquid are inside. Pioshik and Kenvi playing jungle tag over here in the river, while the rest of the team assaults the level 16 Kassadin.
All right, he's level 16 on Blazov. Do you have the firepower? Do you have the 1v9 potential? Oh no, he goes golden. Summon takes up the first turret shot. A Blazov Rift walks out. Nexus is exposed. You don't even have to kill the Kassadin, just go for the end, but they add up to the KDA. Team Liquid take their first win of the spring split.
But Iceborne Gauntlet was changed to be full armor. And so this kind of forces the Cassante to be a little honest, more honest with his
We're going back to a meta where top laners are forced to peel for their jungler, and
the brush camp.
I mean, this is not the start you want to have as Draven. It's a great trap from FBI and Vulcan. Both heal, flash, burn. There was no flash because Neon realizes that he was doomed.
Problem is, Inspired jumping on that Raptor camp, steals it away from Boogie here. Really good cross play.
No, doesn't have much mana left. Has to flash out of the taunt, but it's still max range. Inspired is here to maybe salvage it, but TSM still fire back. And don't tell me they actually make the play on the Inspired. Wow! Boogie doesn't die either. Flash advantages over Jojo Pion and Inspired. If Maple can get his way to level 6 ASAP and you make a play when you still have flash advantage, or you can just revisit mid lane because the bubble from Chime connects on a flashless rise, and it's just too damn easy for TSM. Code, what is...
Yes, they're going to rotate over. Inspired gets it. Grab taken as well.
You can take FBI out 100 Thieves, but you can't take the Thief out of him, baby.
There you go. Inspired level 5 now. Tommy's ahead of Draven, so it's going to be an early arrival for the EG bottom lane. Draven trailing.
Clone in. Maybe go for the steal. 864s. Who got it? I don't know who claimed the Rift Herald, but the fight is still on. Hero's entrance just forces EG to back off, but they space it out. It looks like EG still claimed the Rift Herald, smited away. They got to walk up. Someday is the one that claims it, and now Solo is left all by himself, but he all outs Inspired over the wall. Gets the flash, but he potentially reading the situation here for the counter. Depends on who commits first. I mean, Bubble's there. Boogie wants to go in, but great exhaust from Vulcan, and it's all an elaborate ruse, and the trap has been sprung by evil geniuses. But the damage from Boogie's a lot. It forces Inspired out. FBI trying to cull as much as he can.
The Rise go to Someday's lane, make the hard play on the Rift Tail. Yes, get Someday super fed, ensure that they can take down the tower as well.
Recall.
Nice little hover from Jojo, even though his realm warp to bottom side did not work out.
B-lines from Wukong and Nami too. I didn't know this dive is happening, but I don't know if they're gonna get there in time. I fear it's a little too late. Oh, here's entrance.
Nice.
And clutch shield from Solo. He lives.
Yeah, Magic Shield does save him in the end. They don't full commit here for each.
Gonna be the question here. FBI, Inspired, and Vulcan on the right side. Jojo Pion can be on the left side, but he has flash. Does he want to just realm warp in? No, he doesn't even have it. The fight is already happening on the bottom side of the map. Jojo Pion is not in the fight yet, but it's okay because evil geniuses are cutting them beautifully. FBI gets to move on forward because Someday tanks up the takeout, and now FBI gets the step on forward. Looks for the triple, dash it in. It's a quadra kill for FBI.
And that's going to be from TSM. Meant that FBI someday, Jojo, ripped them apart. Smiles there from him. Even though he went down there on the last auto, still did his job. Solo tower gold for the level 11 Gwen. But yeah, so EG, they get to shove perma pressure mid lane, and their side lane pressure is unmatched with these two split pushing AP threats. Someday and Jojo both fully up.
2 turrets being taken swiftly. I mean, Solo's trying to make work on the other side of the map, but Evil Geniuses, they're strong enough that they can just make this dive happen. Someday dodges out most of it with the miss. I think Someday is going to go down once again, but, you know, Someday, I think it's all for the cause of getting more turret advantage off the map.
Okay, that was for just the cause of you think you're too strong right now. you think you're invincible because you're winning the game so much. Yeah, that was ill-advised.
Doll is going to be cutting them down to size with these scissors.
It's going to come down to the smite fight.
Tidal Wave, they go into JoJo, but can you get to FBI? You called it out before, Kobe. They're using all these tools, but no one is taking out FBI, and Someday has an all-access pass to the back line of TSM. They're getting cut down to size. This time, it's Someday's time to shine. Evil Geniuses wipe the floor with TSM.
Snip, snip, and goodbye, TSM. Evil Geniuses will win that team fight, pick up the dragon. They bolster their coffers, 5,000 now, the gold lead. Yeah, good luck keeping that Gwen out. Someday runs right in there, has the ghost, so it's even more fearsome. Good attempt from TSM as far as the combo, and they did take down one target, JoJo. You know, they're the rise after the flash.
Massive bounty on him, and Evil Geniuses with the lead. 4,000 gold up, they feel confident to start up the Baron. Solo has taken a turn on the other side, but he has no teleport, so it's a 5-on-4 in advantage of Evil Geniuses. FBI has found Nia, you better open up, buddy, because FBI is here, coming in to clean up. Evil Geniuses once again gain control and advantage.
Yep, that's a 21-minute Baron right there, served up on a platter. The call from TSM is to get objective bounties, though. The call is never, oh, we're going to win a Baron fight. The call is, hey, Cassante is going to get these objective bounties. He got this one down here already. He's going for number 2. Continues on with this hard split push. Can we get a look at how close he is? Can he finish it off? Teleport coming down. Should be able to finish it. One more night.
Oh,
that's 2 at least for TSM. The call there is always, hey, we cannot win a team fight at Baron. So do your best to steal it. Good luck getting in there.
Yeah.
And I will split push and get objective bounties regardless. Best case scenario, hey, Boogie gets in. We get a magical flip on the Baron, and we would love, of course, to get
love to see
a steal on that. But yeah, worst case, at least you still get the 2 towers. 5-on-4 for 5 seconds. Maybe you get an assassination on one of those targets.
Yeah, there are a couple wards on the top left flank here. Solo's TP is coming up. If Evil Geniuses overextend, maybe you can fish for something, give Maple an easy hero's entrance onto the backline as well. But I feel like that's really the only super viable option.
Yeah.
Because frontlining 5-5 has not been working.
At the very least, FBI does not have flash.
Okay. Q3 onto Jojo Pyun. I mean, he's still fine. I mean, once again, they commit tools onto Jojo Pyun, but no one is committing tools onto FBI. Tidal Wave comes in. Maple's hero's entrance doesn't connect onto the backline. And once again, the story is the same. TSM, yes, they find Jojo or they find Someday, but no one can find FBI. And if you can't take this guy out, you might as well F them.
Yep, you might as well open up, as you said, and they're going to open the door themselves. Evil Geniuses. Bottom tower will be paper. That thing is gone. Mid lane, the second one in their eyes.
Clean stuff from Evil Geniuses and strong bounce back after week 1. Kind of looking shaky in their 1-1 week. I know there's a lot of...
well worth JoJo's weight in gold.
I mean, FBI is having the time of his life right now. This is Deathless Lucian.
Solo
Almost
is not.
10 kills. The calling... I mean, Solo might be able to get out, but this is...
Yeah, distract him. Run him on a race.
Hey guys, I got him chasing me. You can farm mid and bot wave right now. It's okay.
The Gargoyle Stone Plate keeps him alive.
Well, I feel like someone could go back and cue the chase. That's what...
They actually hold on to that position.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Even talking with Jojo Pyun just as much, and I think FBI wants to show that he is one of the top ADCs in this league this year, as now TSM going to make one last attempt at an engage, but they can't get onto the back line. And you know, I'm not going to repeat myself, Kobe. You already know the story. TSM, they're going to throw everything that they have in the tank. Do they actually have... Oh, okay, wait! Cast your curse, oh no! FBI is taken down. But I think there's still enough firepower from the rest of Evil Geniuses. They finally get FBI, but you've got to deal with the super minions pouring in through the mid wave, through the bottom wave. Evil Geniuses, just a couple more auto attacks and a few more hits. Nexus turret, 1 falls. The second Nexus turret will follow. And TSM, one last attempt to maybe defend, but now you're dealing with 3 open inhibitors.
Much better look from Evil Geniuses this time around. They're gonna finish it up with all the minions at the fountain as well. Can they
Oh
finish
my
another
god.
kill?
Casper relax. At the Q flash, they get a kill on Neil. Pad
KDA.
to KDA a little bit more. Evil Geniuses with the win.
Evil Genius.